All right. Testing. Let's see if it works. All right. Still waiting a little bit to see if start hearing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25. Okay, about 25-second delay. All right. So yeah, welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. Today we'll be doing a summoning session on various banners, but most importantly of all, we will be summoning on the A Hero Rises banner, which is, where is it? Right here. So A Hero Rises banner, we will be sniping exclusively on green, and I will be going till I can spark. Depending on how many orbs I have after that, we'll see if we do a little, we can go a little more or not. So right now, we don't have anybody in the chat room, so I will give it a few moments before we start live streaming. Before we actually start summoning, in case anybody does jump in. Meanwhile, guess I could collect my rewards for this season. 1668. Tier 39. Even though it was a pretty rough week for me on either rates, I did manage to stay in tier 39. But yeah, so A Hero Rises banner, the mythical all green banner that everybody fought very hard to try to get. Ninja Corin, which of course, from her debut when she came out originally during the Halloween banner. Now, in the Ninja banner, people expected her to be one of the very highly candidates to be on this banner. The other ones are a little more iffy, like Thor, being a mythic, of course, is a good thing, plus Warbreaker being really great. Okay, so it does look like we finally have someone. So Kevin asks, anyone in particular I'm aiming for? Thor. Thor merges, and I would like at least one copy of male Byleth, since he's the only one in this banner that I do not have. I already do have Desiree, since my main game mode that I play on is, of course, Iterates. That's why Thor is the one I want. But since I'm going to be going for greens, is literally whoever shows up. But I do at least want one Thor, one or two Thors, and at least one Byleth, if possible. All right, so let's begin. Will someone, let's see, we have one banner, two banners, 3, 4, 5, 6 banners to summon. So we'll take a little break and summon another banners in as we're summoning for. So let's begin. We're sniping, so we're only going for greens. And of course we start with no greens. Since all other colors have the same possibility, we'll just summon on anything, really. Not much of the other ones. Alright, so we start with a Gaius. So yeah, hopefully we can get green orbs and a good handful of them. Alright, so Partry. Also, I do hope I get at least a couple of the good new word green ones, like Cat. She's one of the units that I don't have. So hopefully a copy of her too. Let me know if the sound effects are too loud. I'll just turn them off. But yeah, we'll go we'll have about 10, and then we'll switch to another banner just to do a free summon. We'll do a little trigger summon as well. Camilla, which to this day I'm still surprised that she has not gotten a Resplendent, being as how she's very popular, and at the beginning of the game she was like probably the first one to reach 6 R's in the game. I know Lane also has a lot of R's, but I think she was the first one to get that name. Ares used to be good for fodder for Brazen Attack Defense, but Brazen Attack Defense is not as useful anymore. Braces in general. Alright, so doesn't look like we're getting a lot of green orbs. Tatiana. So hopefully green orbs do show up, because if no green orbs show up, then yeah, that's not gonna be very good for our chance of getting something. Another Gaius. The Candyman. Yeah, this is the only bad thing about like a single color banners. I mean, they're good for your rates, but they're terrible if you don't get the orbs. Raven. Alright, 2 more and then we'll switch. So I have heard a lot of people have gotten good on this banner. Alright, I just realized I didn't get a single of the new, of the newer green demotes, just a bunch of Rats and Gunters and stuff. Yeah, I haven't gotten, I don't think I've been summoned on green too much as of late, so I also haven't gotten some of the new greens. Although I do have enough to have like a +10 Bathos. So, but yeah, like Kath, I haven't gotten her yet. Oh, this is Sonia. So we got our first 4-star special. Oh, we got Ren on the chat. How you doing, Ren? Yeah, we just started and we're just here for our very first 5-star. So, Sonia, so far this is the first 5-star we got, and it's a 4-star special plus HP. Alright, so yeah, like some of the games I haven't been getting a lot of that newer green 4-star special units, so not 4-star special, 4-star demotes. Oh, pretty much all the recent banners. Alright, we'll do a free summoning on this one. This one is the Marita Banner, so you wanna go red. Just because Marita's here, plus her father is here, so it's twice the chance on red. Oh, okay, Kiria. Did not expect a Kiria. Hopefully we get a new Tokyo Mirage Sessions banner at some point. I mean, or at least an alt or 2 of the units. It's just really weird. Like, we got that first banner, and it's like I just forgot they existed. Alright, we'll do 1 redeem on this bunny banner. We'll go for Bunny Veronica on green. If not, I guess I could go for Bunny Pala on red. Yeah. So did you guys summon on this banner? On the Hero Rises banner? How was your luck on it? Like I said, I have heard some people that have gotten really good luck and managed to get a good couple of copies for their units. All right, we'll go back here, keep on summoning on this one, maybe till we get to 20, and then we'll do the same. Really just, hopefully we do get greens. That's the only thing that keeps us from getting 5 stars, whether we get green orbs or not. Yeah, usually I don't like to snipe, but in this banner it's just really difficult to try to go for anything but the bonus, but the banner units. It's just not worth it to go and try to summon full circles just to get to 40. But like I said, getting the green orbs is the hard part, not actually getting the units. So for my spark, if I do manage to get at least one buy left, I will go for Thor for the spark. If not, then I'll probably go for buy left, since it's the one unit I don't have. Hopefully we do get units before that though. Alright, we got 2 greens on this one, another Camilla. Alright, Ren says you already have them, so you need someone. Yeah, I mean, if you don't need anything, then I can see why you're getting someone. Yeah, basically, like, that's the game, right? If you don't need anything, you don't summon anything. Alright, so we got our first banner unit, and we have Corin. So this puts, this is the first Corin we got, aside from, of course, a free one that everybody did get. Alright, so 1 4-star special, 1 banner unit. Alright, Kevin says, meanwhile, I pulled 4 for Flogar, 3 for the left. Oh, we got Kate. I'm in cat. Okay, so this was one of the ones I was hoping to get. Ren says he's saving for the Mythic Hero in April. Yeah, since we're getting Legendary this month, which today is the 28th, so we might actually get the trailer tonight for the Legendary Hero this month. But yeah, as for Flogar is a really good skill, but I just don't like summoning for fodder unless it's for a very specific unit that I want to build or have build or something like that. Like the only times I ever summoned for fodder, like went on the banner for the sole purpose of summoning for fodder, was on the close counter banner. Yeah, it was a close foil. The banner that had close foil. I wanted to go for that banner because he had, because I wanted it for Emerald. I wanted close foil for Emerald, so I had to summon 2 units from that banner. 1 for inventory and 1 for the action. So that's one of the times I summoned for it. And then during the Ninja banner, the rerun of the original Ninja banner, I did summon for fodder because I wanted to give Ninja Katana to Miraculous. So I had to summon 2 Navars. And even though he was like the 4-star special, it took me so many years just to get a single copy of him. Ren also says he's saving for more other merges. And Dual Leaf, well, Kevin is, yeah, I did it for my plus 10 Orson. Pearson Tribute, has full no follow-up, and PB. Yeah, I mean, so summoning for stuff, like I said, if you have like very specific things that you want, then I guess it's okay to summon for fodder. I mean, I don't like foddering mythic heroes, but I have done it. Like I use one air to give Mystic boost to I sacrifice one Miraculous for Fortress Death Rest to give it to Sothis. But that was mostly I had the unit and then I used it for that, then I summoned for the unit for that purpose. Alright, after this we'll do summon another banner. We went a little over the 20, but it's fine. Cherche. Which Cherche is... Does Cherche even have any alts? I don't think Cherche has any alts, and she's also a popular unit. Right, this banner. But yeah, Otter is another unit that I don't have, so... yeah, so having a plus 10, that's really... I know you saved a lot for it, Ren, when he originally came out. Even before he came out, I know you were saving for him because you... Okay, I was like, I disagree, no. Alright. Next free summon will be on this banner. I think the only one I don't have is Fallen Berkut. So we'll go blue for Fallen Berkut, red for red for No, just a Hinata. Alright, back to this banner. Okay, at least we're getting green orbs, one or two. But yeah, so plus 10 orbs. I don't think I have even have 5 stars right now. Yeah, I don't think I even have him as a 5-star unit. For cavalry units, I don't really use them too much. Alright, so we got one Thor. That's good because it gives my Thor at least one merge now, so it puts her on par to most of my other mythics. Plus HP minus defense. I think the one that I have is plus... what is the one I have? Plus res, I think? Alright, so we got our second 5-star from this banner. So yeah, like I said, the odds, really good. The orbs showing up, that's the hard part. Basilio. Okay, Basilio is another one I already have. He's not one I'm planning on build because I think Bathos is slightly better than Basilio. Of course, once both of them get their refine, we'll see which one ends up better. But for right now, I prefer Bathos a little bit more. Yes, more orbs, more green orbs. But yeah, so like I said earlier, the Legendary Banner trailer probably comes out tonight. Do you guys have any who do you guys think it could be, or would like it to be? I'm still hoping for Legendary Elincia as a colorless, as a flying healer. Maybe with like a brave staff weapon. That would be pretty unique. Or a weapon that heals when it does damage. But yeah, so who do you guys wanted or would like to be the next legendary that's coming out this month? I mean, if you have any preference or other units that it could be Sander. Sander is being like way overdue for it. Legendary Leo. Okay. So yeah, also Fates and then guessing the red because Sigurd and Lilina this month. See, I don't like subscribe to this like the newest banner has to be the best band, like the newest unit has to be like with two really good units to incentivize people to summon. I never bought into that. And we had it both ways. Like sometimes they do, sometimes they'll show up with something that people will say, "Oh, I'll just wait next time because they'll be sharing with so and so." But I think there's a lot of reds on like the pipeline for legendary. I mean, for 5-star special units. So to be on the banner. So I don't know if it will be a red unit. But yeah, Leo. Leo could be cool. I mean, Leo, Sander, Camilla. Any of them three could be legendary from Nor. Sanders so far the only one from Hoshido. So either one of them could be good. But yeah, a good version of Leo. Yeah, like I think the best version of Leo would technically have to be we'll go green if not blue on this. The best version of Leo would be like the Tomato Prince one. Just because he's infantry and it has better stats than like the sandwich one in the original Leo. But as that, like, I don't know, like, okay, say if it's Leo, would you want him to be another red tone cavalry, just like the original one? Or what would you like him to be? Alright, we'll zoom a little more. We'll go for the back to the Marita Banner and come back again. Ruka. So we haven't gotten a lot of units, but that's mostly because we haven't gotten a lot of green orbs. Ren says, what do you think will happen in May? Green has Edelgar, Byleth, Dagger, and Otter. So are there four green units scheduled for May? That means probably one will either get moved or one will appear on some kind of special banner. Like Dimitri was scheduled for last month on one of the banners, but then he showed up in like the in what's the name, Hero Fest. So yeah, like we know that Saltis was absent from the rotation for a while, and then she appeared on a separate banner. So when that happens, like they usually show up on a separate banner that is completely unrelated to the legendary mythic banner. So they have had multiple ones like that. So it might be either one of them gets moved onto the next month or one appears on a separate banner that they can justify it as that being a banner that they can put. Yeah. Oh no, it's Dagger. Dagger. I think Dagger will be on the Twitter poll banner, or did she already came back for the Twitter poll banner? Because usually they take those into account. The Twitter poll banners, that counts as them being on the banner. I know it did for like her sister. So yeah, so banners like that, they do count them. We'll summon one more on this one. We'll go on the next banner. We're at what, 3.25%. So yeah, like they do take those banners into account, the off banners, the reruns and stuff like that. All right, we'll summon another ticket on this one. I wouldn't mind like getting this Marita. This Marita is really good compared. Well, like all Maritas are good, like Fallen Marita, regular Marita, and Ascended Marita. They're all very similar stat lines, very similar weapons. Really good units all in all. I think the last banner we have is this one. Idun is the one I don't have, so I guess I'll go red blue, even though blue has better odds. Also maybe Violet will be in it because Violet is on this banner, so, or does it say on like this banner on the that he's coming back on that day? So they usually can move units around. Alright, so we'll summon the last 5. Hopefully we can get a Byleth so we can spark Thor. Last year, last year went a lot better for me on this banner because that's where I got most of those ninja limbs that I have. So this time we didn't pick up that many ninja coins. We did pick up one and one Thor. Hopefully we can get a Byleth from this circle. No, Cecilia. Wrong green cavalry unit that we want. But yeah, I know there's a color that is full this month for, and I think it's, what is it, green that is full for this month? So I know there's at least one color this month that the unit will not be, but hopefully we can get greens on the last one. And not end this without even a chance. Alright, so hopefully there's a green on this circle. One green. We'll spark for Byleth if this is not Byleth. Hopefully it is, so we don't have to spark for him. No, Titania. Alright, so we will be sparking for Byleth. Alright, but first we'll finish this. Get this last ticket. No chance of Marita. What is it? There's colorless. Colorless is in this banner. Blue is the one that is, green is the one that is not. Alright, Setsuna. They're probably shoving one of them to, what is it? Color with dagger Byleth would be. Ren says, others sharing color with dagger and Byleth would be amazing for me. I don't want legendary Edgar to stay there. I think it's too soon for legendary Edgar to move out of the regular legendary mythic banner and into the remix. I think she should have at least 1 or 2 more showings on the regular legendary mythic banner before she goes on hiatus for a little bit and then shows up on the remix banner. This one I'm going green, and I'm actually hoping for Maria more than Sonia. But yeah, I like legendary Elder. She's pretty fun to use. I don't know what kind of refine she will get when she does, but yeah, I don't mind getting Elgar's, like, because she's a good unit that you can use like at base without much merges, and she does her job relatively well. Alright, so the last thing we have to do is this one. Someone for, I guess we'll go by left. Unfortunately, I would have liked to go other, but Spring Sonia is a monster in PP. So I faced her all week on Arena. She was like on every other team this week as their bonus unit. Luckily I had I was using what's his name? Legendary Ryoma. So Legendary Ryoma she would hit him once and then he will kill her in return. She wasn't able to like just one shot him. Yes, I am gonna try to pre-bake, see how far I can get. I mean, we don't have that many orbs, only 32, but we're gonna try to close the Peter raid. Yeah, I usually don't like to leave like Peter raid out there while I'm summoning. Alright, we got a chicken. A chicken that became legendary, and it is a pretty good. Even before I get legendary Violet now. As long as I get him soon, I guess it's fine. But if he makes me wait to the last orb, then that would be a little more annoying. As long as I don't pick up a off-banner unit. Like the only off-banner unit that is allowed to that I will be okay with showing up on green would be Fjorm, Ascended Fjorm, just because that will be another merge for her. But other than that, I really will hope it's something from the banner. Raisin, which we already plasted a long time ago. And no, nothing yet. Okay. Alright, we only have about 2 to 3 more summons, depending on how many orbs we get. Alright, 2 over here, that's 13 minus 8 gives us exactly 5. Orochi. Alright, hopefully this is it, because I don't like going with like just 5 orbs and then end up getting like 2 greens, and that would be terrible. Alright, so Python. This puts at 375. So I guess we could grind a little bit of orbs. We still have some to go. And just autoplay these power logs. So yeah, this was the team I was using for Arena this week. Fjorm, Ryoma, Seiros, and Dimitri as the bonus unit. So yeah, Seiros in Arena is super strong. Like, I'm surprised I don't see her done very often. She does get stopped, of course, by no follow-up, but you'll be surprised how many no follow-up units are in Arena. So yeah, we'll just auto battle this a little bit just to get a couple of orbs. We'll turn out the animations and stuff just so we can go fast. But yeah, Sarah's is actually surprisingly really strong in arena, and I'm surprised that I don't see her, that I don't run to her more often. Like, for me, my arena teams tend to be three legendaries, one mythic, especially if I have like the bonus mythic for the bonus legendary for that week. Which is the only reason why I decided to invest. I decided to give Ryoma red duo flying. I didn't have an extra pilot that had shut up, so I was like, yeah. I never used my legendary inventory until this season. He is a lot lower merge in Fjorm, so I tend to use Fjorm more.
I'll comply.
But yeah, he did actually pretty good, especially with like the AoE set that I was running him with. A little better than just a lot better than just waiting on Ether to proc. I mean, I don't try to go for tier 21, so I'm okay with like being tier 20 or tier 19.5.
Is that so?
But he did surprisingly good, especially with the heavy blade set, because he will always get his legendary blade proc to be able to charge his Ether. Alright, we'll go up to 10 orbs now. But we're here, so we'll get a couple more orbs just in case. Like, I really don't want it to be like 3 greens and not have enough to be able to summon those 3, and then it be one of those greens be the 5-star that we need to finish the pity raid.
My name is Ryoma.
Yeah. Also, like, yeah, legendary Dimitri is one that I didn't use too much either. But yeah, I mean, he's pretty good. He's just he's a infantry lance unit when I run Fjorm, so that's basically the main reason I have done it. Ren says, Dark Glosters, have you got at least 1 crown for the heck of it? I have not. I don't even have a single crown. See, no crowns. You can look at the inventory. 0 crowns. So yeah, no crowns. Like, I got into tier 20 playing times, and like I said, I just flowed between tier 20 and tier 19. But yeah, no crowns. I just don't like having to run like dual rallies, like Rally Up Plus or dual rally skills. So I'm okay with just staying down. And plus, I don't build units for arena. Since I'm jealous of those dragon flowers. Well, I don't use them. I don't use as many, so that's probably why I have so much. And I make sure I do the
This is my all.
I'd farm them in the ether raids. What is it, the farm? Whatever they call them. Yeah. I make sure I always get those, and I'll always go infantry, like infantry every single time. And then I'll either do cavalry or flying, whichever one that I have the least. And I don't even have a lot of units with I don't think I have a lot of armor units that have even dragon flowers too, so that's another reason why I have so many. Yeah, like over here, I'll show you on these units. So for these units, as you can see, Fjorm, of course, has flowers because it's Fjorm, but Ryoma. But nothing on Zeros, nothing on Dimitri. Yeah, Darlo says, it was painful when I got one. It was when Ascended Fjorm was a bonus. Did I use Ascended Fjorm in Arena that week? Like, I can't say I didn't, but I also don't remember if I did. Because that was, that was the banner that I managed to get everybody, right? No. Was Ascended Fjorm? Who was with Ascended Fjorm in that banner? I don't remember. Yeah, I cannot remember who else was in that banner, but I don't know if I used it in Arena because I'm pretty sure I used it in Ether Raids right away, so I bless her for Ether Raids off the bat.
It's our chance to prevail.
Other than that, yeah, like, why don't I turn off conversations? Because I actually like to read the story most of the time. That's like the main reason I haven't done any of this, because I always like try to read the story. But because like we're doing this right now just for the Orbs. But I do like to read the story, so that's why I tend to keep it on. Actually, I think I have it on because this is not a phone that I use for normal play. I'm only use this one because it has better battery life, and for streaming purposes is the only reason I'm using this phone. So it has different settings than the other one. I guess I could turn them off from here, right? Turn them, skip dialogue off, on. All right. Oh yeah, I know I didn't do Lunatic, but I didn't do it on the other one either, see? That's the only one? See, I didn't do Lunatic on this ones either. Because Lunatic is just for the auto battle. You kind of have to think sometimes on Lunatic a little bit, especially if like not all your units have this in close counter. So that's the only reason why I haven't done. Plus it's just faster to just do these ones for the time being, since we're only collecting. Well, the quest orbs are only on this one, and like I said, I usually miss to do this quest a lot. Like this was the only one that will have it, so I guess we'll do it for this one. But the other ones didn't have the orbs because we already missed them to do them on time. And I'm very terrible at procrastinating. I'm super procrastinator, and sometimes I procrastinate so much that I end up missing the things. I think I even forgot to summon on one banner this month, my free summon, just because I was putting it off to later, and I ended up forgetting to summon on it. Can't remember which one it was, but it was definitely a banner that I did not want to skip on at least a free summon. Not all of your units are Fallen Edgar. Yes, Fallen Edgar is probably one of the few units that you can just auto battle most of the game without any problem. It says, I just use dual lane with sword, lance, axe, dancer for them all. Yeah. Dual lane, especially because you can just do the, what you call it? So dual lane, we do have her, of course. And like I did mention, I have a whole bunch of her. So yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of her. And yeah, these two are still level 1. All the other ones are, of course, 40. Which, I don't know about you guys, but one thing I like to do is I like to try to get every unit to level 40. Like, even if I have multiple copies of them. So, like, right now, only these healers right here and these dagger units are level 1. Of course, this Corin, Byleth, Sonia, Thor, and Kitty are the units that we just summoned today. But other than that, if we go by obtain and in reverse order, I like to get every unit to level 40 regardless if I already have a copy of them or not. Like I said, some of the healers I haven't gotten them, but yeah, like even if it's the same unit multiple times, I'll still get him to like level 40. Like look at this contrast. We have Guntra, 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 and Guntra. All of them are already at level 40. Look at all those sorters. Yeah, like even if I already have them at level 40, I just like to raise all of them to level 40 if they're 5-star exclusives. Yeah. I don't know, but probably most people don't do that just because it's like, why? But I don't know. I like to get them all. And when I out of battle, I usually tend to use, this is the team that I out of battle most of the game with. Ike, Lucina, Ike, Lucina.
For my father.
Nice. Are you talking about the barracks, Ren?
What next?
Yeah, this is like the only team that I can pretty much say they can out of battle, like, what you call
Let's
it?
do it.
Lunatics. I do like technically the all got good refines. Probably, of course, Ike was the one that walked away with the best refine out of this batch.
The
But
future can be
and
changed.
Lucina, now we got in units that can do similar stuff to her. Technically, Thor can do what Lucina does better. And we'll restart that turn.
Can't decide.
Let's move.
Got it.
Yes?
Oh yeah, she has that wind sweep effect. It says, like your dedication to level up your units. Yeah, I don't know. I just like doing it. They're 5-star exclusives. I feel like they should at least be to level 40. And I mean, even if they're just gonna sit in the barracks, at least I can do something with them. All right, we have enough orbs to at least do a full circle in this case if we do it. So right now we're of course at 4%. See how far we get. We'll do another circle after this. Bathos, we were talking about him earlier. So yeah, I like Bathos. It's too bad that he had to be an axe unit, but it's understandable. I mean, we don't have fist units, freaking gauntlet units in this game, and it would be like kind of weird to just introduce him with a random, like not a random unit, but like just one banner with one unit that is uses fist weapons all of a sudden. Like we probably like some kind of legendary hero first if we do ever get introduced to new weapon types. All right. 12 we get what is 5, 4 is 9, and 4 is 13. So let's at least go grab one more orb. Guess we can do some of these.
The future is
We'll
not
do
written.
one of these parallels.
Let's do it.
Go like
I'll
this.
tread lightly.
What's next?
I won't lose.
Yeah, I can still Ike. All right, that should give me at least 5, 4, and 4. 4 is 9, and oh no, we need one more, right? No, 5, Force 9, and Force 13. So yeah. Could have made it a Beast unit. Said could have made it a Beast unit and he transforms to himself like Sotis. I think the reason why Sotis doesn't transform is because like we technically in 3 houses we have yet to ever see what Sotis like is supposed to look like. We know she's like a god, a goddess, and she's supposed to be a dragon, I guess, because most of the gods are dragons in Fire Emblem. So that thing that's what they said it like she's like her is a secret. I think they said it like when they originally revealed her, that it's supposed to be like a secret
There's
when she
no stopping
transforms.
me.
But I mean, I guess it could be like that, like for dagger units they can do that.
Your orders? Can't decide.
Leave it to me. Let's move.
Oh yeah, armor march. Armor march.
Understood.
What next?
Yes? Can't decide.
Got it.
But yeah, I guess that could be like something they do for base units. Later on, just make them.
I won't lose. I'll tread lightly.
What's next?
I mean, for not base units, for like melee units, infantry units, I guess.
Let's do it.
Got it.
But to this day, I don't know.
Your orders.
I thought like Dimitri would have been like a beast unit, but he turned out to be just a lance unit, like his fallen hero. Aragon did turn out to be a beast, but she does have an actual beast transformation, so I don't know. It's interesting to see what they do with like odd units that don't necessarily
Can't decide.
go with the
Yes.
normal. Oh yeah.
Leave it to me. Let's
That's the
move.
same.
What's
Yeah,
next?
unique units,
Let's
see
do
what
it.
they do with them. Yeah, I thought you didn't have armor much.
I'll tread lightly. What next?
Okay.
Understood.
Got it.
So,
Your orders.
unique
Can't
units.
decide.
I'm actually very interested to see what they do with the 3 houses units. I guess we
What next?
Yes? What's next?
AR team in the parallels.
Let's do it.
This team, yeah. Freaking far save, near save. We'll do. Oh yeah, there's a reason I probably didn't do this one, because this one was annoying. This unit right here, in this unit right here, these 2 units are super annoying in this map. I had to do it with like a tank, by tanking.
Let's move. Leave it to me.
Your orders. Can't decide. Yes? Let's do it.
Lead by 5. Of course, you lead by 5.
Yes?
I won't lose. I'll tread lightly.
Understood.
Got it.
Your orders.
Yeah, this
What next?
unit
What's next?
is not fun, especially because of their canto. That's what
Can't
makes these
decide. Let's do it.
maps so annoying. All that canto.
I'll tread lightly.
Yeah, I remember. That's the reason why I didn't do it. Like when I was grinding for orbs, I was like, there's a reason I didn't do that one for.
I won't lose.
Because, like, I seen you use him Dark Lost, I think you use what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. It was just here. The New Year's Fafnir. New Year Fafnir.
Got it.
Your orders. Let's do it.
I won't lose.
Really good unit. Should have definitely picked him up when they from
Can't
the
decide. Yes.
Let's move.
Understood.
bundle that they gave him out.
What next? Leave it to me.
But yeah, like Kanto 3 is probably the strongest weapon in here. So rare to have Kanto 3. Like that's why it's probably why it's limited to like on turn counts. But yeah, Kanto 3 is definitely
What's next?
one of the strongest
Can't decide.
Got it.
weapons in this game.
Yes.
I'll tread lightly.
Your orders.
What next?
Let's do it.
But yeah, so yeah, New Year's Fafnir does hit like
Can't decide.
he does hit like a
Let's do
truck.
it.
Like yeah, I seen you use him. Is really stupid how hard he hits.
The time has come.
Which again, like him having been on that bundle like that they made is kind of surprising that it didn't get picked
Let's
up.
move.
Understood.
Leave it to me.
That I don't see him as much. I didn't pick him up, but I definitely should have with how good he is.
Can't decide.
What next?
What's next?
Got it.
Where are you gonna go? You're probably gonna go after Lucina.
Let's do it. Can't decide.
Leave it to me.
Understood.
I won't lose.
But yeah, he was definitely like New Year's Fafnir was definitely the winner of that. He says, "Yeah, I'm here slapping around knots." Yeah, like because of Kanto 3, he can just go in, hit, and if you have like what is called disarm trap, you can just go in, hit, and come back out. That is so good. All right, back to this. Like I know if I go into like one without having like enough for three will show up. This is why I'm trying not to go. All right, Thor. Finally, we got the Peter raid close, and I mean with someone for Byleth, and then we got Thor. So it evens out. Plus speed. Okay. All right, so we are good with this. So let's take a look at what we actually got. Once again, obtain in reverse order. So we got that free, Sonya as our 4-star focus. I mean, our 4-star special. We got Kiria, Korin, Thor, Byleth, and another Thor. Let's check out the Thor that we actually already have. Let's see. Mythic Axe Unit. Thanks, Ren. So yeah, the one we had was a plus defense. This is a plus HP and this is plus speed. I am one of those people that goes with plus speed on super slow units. But for Thor, I don't know if I want to go for plus speed. Technically it's good just because raising her speed can get you to double units that prevent follow-up. But yeah, I don't know if which one want like daggers also is another unit that I definitely should merge. We have the plus res, plus speed, and plus attack. We definitely should merge dagger just because it's dagger. Let's see. Let's look at. We have a lot of mythics that we haven't merged. And we'll go by origin, so they'll be together. So we got these two healths. Air, which is plus 10. One of my most proud to have our plus 10 is air. Leaf a plus 6, of course, and Trasir a plus 6, which is kind of funny that they have the same merges, you know, being a pair. We have the Thors, Peony, which is a plus 2, and then the extra one we keep, so sometimes we can use two Peonies in one team. Mira, which this ninja katana cost me so many orbs just to get this ninja katana out of a 4-star focus unit. So many orbs. I did that off screen. I didn't record that, but I definitely spent way too many orbs on that banner just to get like 2.5 hours. Plumeria, which I think we just got one. It was Plumeria or 300, the one we just got on the last banner. Freya, which unfortunately is probably the least used mythic on offense. Regan, which we hope to be our next plus 10 mythic. And then we have the daggers and knots. This one, I'm also keeping them separated just so I can use double knot in knot bonus weeks. Uller, Brahmimon, we used to be one of the most used units, but now it's one of the least used legendaries. Darkglow said, how many orbs did you spend? Looks like your average 5 per stack orbs wasn't too great. Yeah, we didn't get a lot of green orbs to begin with. That's probably why. I think we started with like, what, 230 something orbs. And then I want to say we picked up about 20 orbs doing those maps while we were waiting. So somewhere around 250 orbs. Yeah, look at all these Sothis. Plus 10 Sothis, 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 and Sothis. Most people just see infantry poles, not infantry poles, time poles, and time poles. But yeah, for me, it's just Sothis. There it is. Fortress Different Res, Fury 4, Life and Death 4, Mirror Impact. I guess I need to have attack speed solo 4 on her. But yeah. For base skills, she has no follow-up and Dragon Wall. C skills is like probably the only thing that I haven't given her too much. I think I want to give her like attack rest menace. But yeah, Sotis, of course, was my very first 5-star exclusive that I ever plus 10. But yeah, that's it for the mythics. Legendaries is a little different. Of course, Fjorm, which still, to this day, we don't have her at plus 10. Soti really needs her remix. I do agree, and I hope they do something cool with her. She has like a great stat line. She has very neutral stat line that you can just work her whichever way you want, defensively, offensively, and everything. She just needs a weapon that does something other than just distant counter, which is pretty much distant counter in null dragon weakness. So I do hope they give her something. Guntra Reed, which is to this day only one. Atri, which this is probably one of the most surprising units that came out being so good, and yet I think she's still very underrated. Marv, which at first I had him like at plus 5 before he's refined. I was like, man, I would like to use him more. Like, I wish he had he wasn't so weak to panic and stuff like that. And then his refine came in after Brave Marv, and I would rate Legendary Marv above Brave Marv. on the power skill. He's just, to me, Brave Marv. Legendary Marv is better than Legendary Brave Marv. I remember the banner trolling you and not giving you any fumes. Oh, so the banner that when I tried to plus 10 fume, she came in the first remix. Yeah, when she came in the first remix, I ended up with a whole bunch of this unit right here. Anna. All of this Anna was sharing color with Fjorn, and I ended up with Anna's. Anna after Anna after Anna, and no Fjorns. Which is, yeah. I was like, come on, man, just give me Fjorn. Nope, we got Anna's. Yeah, like I love the legendary and mythic hero concept in this game. I like that you can use them interchangeably between units. This is why it's probably is what I spend the most trying to get legendary mythics. I like that you can use them, the legendaries, to buff mythics in ether rays, and I mean the legendary to buff mythics in arena, and the mythics to buff legendaries in ether raids. Even if there's season log, I mean, it's just so much flexibility just being able to do that. And of course, we have Grima, which we did plus 10 on that banner when we tried to get those Fjorms, and we ended up with all those Annas. So that's when we plus 10 her. And Edgar here, we were talking about her earlier. I even gave her this set with a slain axe and life and death, just to make her like a speed Edgar for Gale Force. Of course, you gotta give her like attack speed solo, I think it is. Where is it? That's a bond skill. So yeah, with something like this, you can boost up Edgar's speed. Right there, she has 36 speed, and then if you have Peony on a team that's +4, putting her at 40 speed, making it easier for her to just Gale Force, but taking a little bit of her survival. I like unique builds on some units, even though I tend to run mostly base kits on nearly everything. Yeah, so that was this summoning session. Again, the units that we got, hopefully, they should be due for a refine, right? The Tokyo Mirage Sessions units, like soon-ish, sometime this year for sure. I think due to the way they do the Grand Hero battles and the Tempestral units, all 4 girls should get their refine before Itsuki, like Kiria, Tsubasa, Mamori, and Eleonora. All 4 of them should get it before Itsuki, just because Itsuki has to wait on the once a month GHP Tempestrals while they all in the other ones. Probably get them all at the same time if IS doesn't decide to forget that they exist. Yeah, I'm actually excited to see what they would do with this one, especially like Eleonora. I mean, Akiria is still pretty bulky red mage. One of the most bulky red mages, and we have a lot of bulky red mages, but most of them either specialize in defense or res, and she's one of those few ones that actually does both. But yeah, hopefully IS gives us either another Tokyo Mirage Ascension banner, or we'll see what their refines are. Yeah, like you can see, really good, and then her weapon inflicting debuffs and the rest. So yeah, she is surprisingly a bulky unit. But yeah, hopefully IS doesn't forget that they exist, gives them decent refines, gives us another one, at least to complete the core team of characters from that. If they don't want to give us like Barry or Michael, they can just give us the other playable characters. All right, but that's pretty much it for the summon session. So thank you all for joining the live stream. We will do this again probably sometime next month. Another interesting banner like this shows up. We'll see. But yeah, I do like to do this, especially with you guys being able to join in and add to the conversation. But yeah, thank you all very much for dropping by and for watching. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Where did my... There it is. I'll see you all next time.